What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Art Studio. In this chapter of our lives, we're taking you behind the scenes of a couple of different projects. Number one, we just got back from Clickcon Chicago. What an amazing conference it was. And the night prior to leaving, we photographed this gorgeous wedding up in Massachusetts. Congratulations, Nicole and Dan. Thank you for having us a part of such a special experience in your lives. And we got back to the studio around 2:30 in the morning, got everything backed up and downloaded, caught an early morning flight out to Chicago. So we have been in a whirlwind, to say the least. We're back in Connecticut now, focusing on a little bit of painting here today. I'm gonna share all of this and more, so stay tuned. We are on our way to a wedding right now up in Massachusetts, and it should be a beautiful day. It's supposed to be in the 80s, so.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to this wedding. It's a client of ours who we did her senior photograph.
Yeah, and coming back for her wedding, so.
It's always so fantastic to see, like, you know, people's lives unfold and them grow and succeed and, you know, be a part of some of these special moments. So I'm really looking forward to this.
It should be a really happy day. We're excited for the couple, and we'll be capturing lots of photographs today and sharing along the way, so. Let's roll.
Yeah.
It started out as a sunny day, but wouldn't you know it, thunderstorms were in the forecast and they were headed directly for us. When the day began, the ceremony was planned to be outside, then it was inside, then it was outside, inside, outside, inside, outside. A tough call had to be made. But either way, our couple, they were on top of the world. This secondary collection I've been working on. I have several pieces in it. Normally you see me painting these large scale abstract expressionist pieces, but this is something more traditional. It's very scenic, as you can see. I have people and places and trees and buildings and water, skies, but they're so deeply textured that everybody wants to come up and feel the texture, which I don't mind because this is all kind of worked in with my hands anyway. And so this is kind of that secondary thing that has a lot of familiar things in it for myself and for others, places that we've been before. And so I'm excited about this collection. It's evolving, and something else that I'm kind of passionate about bringing to life. First look is always so important, and I'm so glad the couple chose to do their photographs beforehand. But as soon as the first look happened, the skies opened up, it started pouring rain, and we had to go under a carport to do all the posed groups of family and the bridal party. But that's where experience shines. A little bit of fill light from the Profoto B1 and cropping with the S1, it worked out just perfect. We're gonna kind of bring it down a little bit. I'm gonna bring it back and I don't need it massively under, just a little bit there. But now none of the light is hitting our background because the bridge. Welcome to Clickcon Chicago. I'm in the Panasonic Lumix booth on the trade show floor, and I'm demonstrating lighting techniques utilizing the Lumix S1. And I only have a plain white background to work with. So what I'm demonstrating is how you can utilize lighting effectively to make that background completely black, any shade of gray in between, or white if you wish as well, just by changing your lighting scheme. And it's an eye-opening moment for quite a few people. Next up, I'm teaching a group outdoors and showcasing how to use fill light in an outdoor setting. And we have several models to work with, so after showcasing what I want to teach in the moment, we kind of separate out the models and give all the photographers an opportunity to utilize the lights and work with them in this creative environment. We want to make our couples' lives as easy as possible, so we put a lot of post-production work into our photographs before delivering our proofs. This allows us to put our best foot forward and also be the expert and share suggestions on what the best photographs to choose for their album would be. Back at Clickcon, and here I'm teaching another class on how to utilize lighting in a theatrical ballroom as beautiful as this. And also teaching how to use window light effectively for some creative and dramatic photographs. And so while in Chicago, we got to have dinner with some longtime friends of ours from all over the world, some really famous photographers and artists. And I got to share some of my paintings, and humbly I say they were incredibly impressed and intrigued with it. Of course, the question always goes, how are you selling them? How's that coming along? Quite honestly, the last thing I'm thinking about is selling the paintings. I don't need to sell them. I don't need the money at the moment. So, it's my side hustle. Photography allows me to make a living, which also funds my ability to have this little side dream. And quite honestly, there's gonna come a point when I'm just too old and weak to carry all of this heavy, photography equipment and lighting and everything that I'm doing these days. And this gives me something that I can work on in my 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, hopefully. It gives me a reason to live a long time. And then I'll focus on selling the paintings. Now, I love that people come to the gallery, they get to see them, enjoy them, and things of that nature. To me, that's really exciting and important. When it comes to selling them, it's just not something that I focus on at all. I'm focused on building the collection, I'm focused on having personal growth, and really that's the journey. This is a retirement plan for me, if you will. So the ceremony ended up inside, but what a spectacular day it was, and what a gorgeous sunset we got as well. Photographically speaking, rain or shine, a great photographer can make your photographs have so much mood, and so this was just one of those days where it just worked out just as it should have, and what a beautiful experience we had to be alongside the couple.
And eyes right back here.
So that's another week in the life of two artists at work. And now it's back home to Connecticut. We're excited to go home. We have some commercial and corporate projects coming up ahead, and we will most certainly be capturing it and sharing our journey along the way. We hope you'll subscribe and continue on more adventures in creativity with us. Our channel focuses on creativity, living the dream, and a positive outlook. Subscribe and join us. Go behind the scenes via our vlog, but also learn from us via tech talks, tutorials, and reviews from the perspective of two full-time artists at work.